Okay. Damson mentioned my teacher, and I want to start there because there's a lot of anxiety. There is a feeling of fatalism or temptation to despair for so many of us. So many of us who care. To care means to face that temptation to despair. And one of the things that saved me from that, aside from some early experiences as a child, particularly, I should say, growing up with an older sister who's blind, and that gave me a certain kind of different perspective. I was very jealous of her because she could read in the dark with her Braille books, and I got in trouble for reading at night. But she taught me so much about how to experience the world when you can't see, but you are seen. That gave me a certain kind of wounding that sensitizes. But a little bit later in my life, when I was a teenager, and I was facing all kinds of questions about direction, and most of my peers were talking really about self-interest. I want to make a lot of money, I want to have security. That was their aspiration. I got a tap on the shoulder by a teacher who had faith in me somehow and said, there's something beyond that small life that you're surrounded by and that's being offered you, and you have a responsibility to explore that. And you know, the famous Spider-Man thing of with great power comes great responsibility. The inverse is absolutely true, if not more true. With great responsibility comes great power. And so taking on a big mission and taking on a very daring aspiration for yourself, for your life, for the world, or tackling a big system can make you very vulnerable, but it can also help you find and identify power that you didn't know you had. So that was, life-changing for me, first of all. And the role of faith wasn't my faith, it was his faith in me and in his students that I think is so powerful. We can carry faith for each other.